Hey guys, hope you all are doing good. In the last videos we discussed about what is Git and how to install it. Now let's discuss about some basic Git commands which every developer must know. For that you need to log in into the github.com. Let's say we already have a repository. Otherwise, you can create your own new repo as well. It is very easy. But for now, let's consider that we have our own repository. So, a repository is a place where all the code is centrally kept. Okay? And I can clone the whole code which is kept on the server to my machine. And any developer who is given the access can do that. So git clone command is used to clone the whole thing, the whole folder structure which is present on the server to the local machine. That's what cloning means. Cloning means creating copy of something. Let's see how to clone it. For this, copy this URL. This is my repo URL, and I'm going to open my command prompt. Now, after opening my command prompt, I will move into the folder where I want to place the whole code. Let's do dir and see what is inside. Currently, you see there is nothing inside. When I run git clone, and of course you need internet connectivity for that. When I run git clone and paste the URL which I copied from GitHub, it starts cloning. Now when you do dir, you will see that there is a folder named calculator. This calculator folder is being pulled from the repository, and Git, which is installed in your computer, knows somehow that this folder has been pulled from the repository and I need to take care of it. I need to see whatever is happening inside this folder. So let's do something now. Let's navigate into the calculator folder and do git status. So git status command tells you about whatever changes or whatever things are happening inside this folder which is being tracked by the Git. So now let's see what is inside this calculator folder. We see that there is a file called addition.html inside the calculator folder, and this file has been pulled from the repository itself. Let's do some changes inside the HTML file, addition.html file. Let's say I have this code and I want to remove this h1, and when I save this, just do git status, and you will see that Git knows that this file addition.html has been modified. Now let's say I am working on the multiply feature and I want to add multiply.html from my end. So let's create a file named multiply.html and save it. Let's see what happens when we do git status. You see that Git knows that addition.html has been modified, but it says that you have one untracked file. that is multiply.html. Now, what does that mean? When we pulled the code from the repo, there were some file already existing on the server like addition.html. So Git already knew that it has to track that file. But when we created a new file multiply.html, Git does not know that this file has to be tracked or not. Now, how to add our file in the tracking list? So for that, Git Add Command is used. You can do just git add space dot. That means all the files which have been modified or which are untracked will be added to the Git tracking list. Again, do Git Status and you will see that one is a modified file and another is a new file. Let's say I do some modification into the multiply.html file. And save it. Again, when you do git status, you will see that multiply.html will be seen in the modified section. So once you have made some changes to your multiply file, again you will do a git add and then you will go on and create a commit. For that we use a git commit command. So what is a commit? A commit is a set of changes that has been added and that needs to be sent to the server. So whenever we want to send our code to the server, we need to create a commit. For that, the command is git commit -m and your summary here. With every git commit, you need to pass a message that what you are doing. So to be more precise, we will add so whatever changes that we have added through the add command, now we will commit those changes through commit command. Now you see that it says when we do git status, it says your branch is ahead by one commit. That means your local git branch is having one commit that is not on the server, remote server. So git push command is used to push all your commits that you have created to your remote server. For that we will use git push and just hit enter. You will see that your code has been pushed. I hope you are clear with the 5 commands which we discussed. Number 1, git clone is used to copy the whole folder structure which is already present on the server to your local machine. Then you use git status to check whatever changes are happening inside your folder. Third, you use git add to add the changes to the git list for the next commit. And fourth, when you have added all your changes, you will create a commit and then finally push that commit to your remote server. I hope you are clear, and we will cover more advanced topics in the next videos. Thank you.